Hey there, Tim and Error, Tim back at you. So today I just got the 2-drawer, and this is the, not the base box. This is, I got this one the other day, I just did a video on it. And this is the 2-drawer roller. Today I just got this 2-drawer system right here. And part of what I'm gonna do today in this video is I'm gonna take this is my door install kit, my router, and do hinges and stuff like that. I used to work for a property maintenance company, so yeah, I have all that stuff in here. So I'm gonna transfer this stuff into one of the drawers and figure out what to put in the other drawers. And then, if you can hear the mini bike going around the block over and over and over and over, so I apologize for that. I'm in my garage, so I don't know why the guy keeps, literally the last week or so, all he's doing is driving around all day. And so I've got a 3-drawer there. That's the original deal. I've got a one drawer original, and then those two are the new ones with the locks, locking capability. Of course, I've got a tote, and I've got the box here. I have the original set. A lot of my original Toughbuilt stuff right there is I'm putting my painting and drywall tools in those, and I have the original roller box that I got, and it's at a job site right now, along with the other toolbox that goes on top of that. Both of those boxes are the same style of this one, where it opens on top. So I want to switch to have my tools, my hand tools, and my 20-volt DeWalt hand tools. I want to have them all in drawers, if possible. I used to carry those in the pack outs, and so here comes the mini bike again. So dude riding the mini bike all over the place, over and over and over and over and over.
I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog.
So there, I'm gonna load this up and I'll get back to it, kind of show you what I've done. And I wanted to show you how deep these drawers are. These drawers are 4 3/4 inches by 13 inches by 15 1/4 inches. Anytime you buy these drawer systems from Toughbuilt, unlike the Milwaukee stuff, when you buy a drawer system from Milwaukee, typically, at least it used to be this way, I don't know if it's changed or not, but you only got 1 drawer's worth of dividers. In this, both of these packages are for the 2-drawer that I just got. So you get drawer dividers for all of the drawers that you purchase, which is nice compared to, like I said, the Milwaukee, where you have to purchase them separately, which is a pain in the butt. So I personally like the Toughbuilt boxes better because they have all the easy clip-on deals on the side and everything. So here comes the mini bike again. Here goes the mini bike again. Like, the dude needs some help for sure. I don't know why he's riding around all day long. Like I said, at least he's got a helmet on. I guess I can praise him for that. And so I'm going to put some of these bits and stuff, tools and stuff, in here. I like this original box. This one here, it comes with these bins. So I'm going to take a lot of this stuff out of here and put it into the other one. I guess my router can go right smack dab in the middle, which I like. I'm a 20-volt router, and I really enjoy the stuff like that. So let's see. And I can put my small stuff in here. If DeWalt makes a door jig, let me know in the comments. I haven't actually seen one. I haven't really been paying attention to them, but I've got the Ryobi ones, and they're pretty good. That's virtually the only Ryobi tools that I have. So I have the mortise jigs and stuff like that, and so they fit down there real nicely. As Clint says on Tool Review Zone, it's real nice like. Pretty good guy. So I have a ton of hole saws, so I've got to figure out how to fit them all in here. I could put these chisels down here next to the deal and put the hole saws right here. And like I said, I've got a ton of hole saws. Used to do a lot of doors. When you're doing property maintenance, comes the mini bike again. I have to say, at least he's predictable. I'm assuming it's a guy who's a young guy wearing a helmet, so like I said, just kind of annoying a little bit. All I hear is a noise all day long. So all the deals for those, and get rid of that drawer, and a bunch of like pencils and little stuff like that. Little grinder discs, little jigs. The jigs work really well. Put all these little stuff in the deal there. I've got it fixed up already almost. I don't really have that much more. I'm gonna put these hole saw 1/4 inch deals over here. I'll show you a top view in here in a second. And my plane. See if I can fit the plane in here somewhere. There we go. Next to the hole saws. These are just, everything's primarily for doing doors. So
cool.
And that actually worked out really, really well. Now I have that all in one drawer.
That's pretty cool, butthead.
And this top box can now take like paintbrushes, stuff like that. And I typically, like I said, I got router and hole saws and stuff here, and I need to work on the job I'm doing, I need to work on some stuff like that, so doors and stuff. So that, like I said, that worked out really, really, really well. Super, super well. And I still have one whole drawer. Now I got to figure out how to load that up. My 3 drawer on top of that. I'm gonna bring you up a little bit so So now I have all the way down from the 2-drawer base roller box, the 2-drawer lockable box, and now the 3-drawer. My drill is actually, or my impact is, see all my batteries. I've got a couple out right now. I have 15 batteries, so I could never have too many batteries. I guess you could. And then put the 1 drawer on top of that. And that has my, here goes the mini bike again. That guy is relentless. So I could potentially take this and put it into the 2 drawer down there, and then I would have a drawer. Yeah, I might actually do that. May stick this stuff in the drawer, the 2 drawer down there. That way it becomes lockable. Woohoo! And eventually I'm gonna get a 3 drawer to replace this one that's lockable for my stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take my Sawzall and oscillating tool and my cutoff saw and put it in this top drawer when I get back to you. So I just took everything out of this 1 drawer system right here. This is just the one drawer. I took it out of there and put it in this one right here. This is the top drawer of the 2 drawer box, and it actually fit in there. I'm not sure why, because they should be about the same width and everything, but it just seemed to fit better in this drawer, and it actually has a little bit more room. I'm not sure. Anyway, it fits really, really well in here. And now with at least all the very, very expensive tools, until I get the three drawer, lockable 3 drawer, I can lock those up. They don't open unless I do this and take a lock off them. So now all the expensive stuff, like I said, other than this stuff right here, this stuff is still pretty expensive. I'll eventually do that. And here on the top, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this one yet. That would be something I'm not too concerned with most of the time. And then on top of this, I've got the work surface, the wood work surface. Let me see if I can. I got the work surface here, and I'm probably going to have that on here, but on top of this box, I'm probably going to put the container box that has all my screws and stuff. It is top loading, but I have the one that has all my screws and drywall screws and regular screws, deck screws, stuff like that, all that. I'll put that on top of this, and then put this. I may even put my electrical deal on top of here as well. So I'll have my electrical stuff with my tools. And then all the top loading boxes that I have, like that one and the stuff over there, that thin one is my electrical stuff. So I'll probably put that up with that one. And then that way when I go on a job site, I'll have all my hand tools and my electrical and screws and stuff. And then if I'm doing drywall or painting, I'll take the other boxes, the ones with the top loading lids, and I'll take those with me. So I hope that helps somebody. If you're getting good value on my channel, I appreciate if you go down and hit the like and subscribe button, hit the bell icon, you get notified when I post a video or go live. This is Timmy here, Tuma, back at you.
I'll be back.